Alrighty. Had to take a week off because of illness, and I'm still not 100%. If Sean's any indication, and I certainly got this from him, this thing takes like 10 days to work its way through your system. But I have a voice, and it's time to get back to the Pokemans. Simple as that. The last time we kind of abandoned ship on Route 34 so that we could get to Goldenrod, specifically the Pokemon Center. Wow, what a TM. Maybe the TMs are random. I don't remember Harden being a TM. What a sad TM if it were. Alright, we're going to dive around this grass for a little bit here. What's on this route? One of the worst cries in the game. At least the longest, for sure. And we don't... I mean... have an answer. Can it one-shot, though? Yeah. Ouchie. That was only confusion that did that much damage. Now, granted, Elekid's defenses suck, but I mean, come on. Okay. So we have some kind of like arena trap effect here, apparently. Are we dead? This hits harder than confusion. No, but if we hit ourselves again, we're dead. Flip that coin. Oh. What an upset. Man, we got a long road ahead before we're going to finally have just Electabuzz. I want to say that evolution is low 30s. So let's just see if the switching thing's a fluke. Yeah. Well, Elekid, you gotta try your hardest, but without a critical hit, I think you're dead. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that'll do 6 damage. Probably more like 20. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Here, you. You're a Chucky Bree. Get some levels. Become a better Chucky Bree. Well, until we find another Pokemon that we want to use, Elekid's going to be on the team, so we might as well go heal and try and help this a bit. I was kind of hoping to see a second Pokemon type there. We only did 2, granted, but we're going to go back and try one more time. If it's going to keep being Exeggutors who have some kind of no-switching mechanism as their ability, then we're going to leave that route be and move on with our life. We have this whole big city to explore, and I want to explore it. Meow, 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 meow. Now, what horrible things are done to us. Okay. Better than confusion and proccing the chance of being confused. I mean, Elekid has some nice type coverage going. It's just his defenses are balls and sacks. Not a great combination, for the record. Oh my god, shucka berries. Shucka front door. Alright. I'm raring to shop. That's great. They're not only going to let me do that. I don't get to haggle. Alright, so let's take a quick tour through here, see what all's on sale. We have some money. I mean, they have just about everything we could want here. We can't really be going too nuts here. We have at least one revive. Problem is, well, all those potions would be handy, and we'll use them at some point. We can't really afford the stuff like the hyper potion yet. This, however, is interesting to us, and we're going to be buying, I don't know, a couple as a reach. Because we really need it. I don't know. Still have 29 Pokeballs. We're doing okay there. We can't really afford too many of these, so we'll just let that rock. Wouldn't mind a max repel or two, but can't afford it. I don't know why I'm looking for stairs when there's clearly an escalator in the middle of the room. We certainly don't need any of these. It's not like it's Gen 1 where those were sort of useful. Do-do-do. Yeah, these would be nice, but no, a little expensive for us right now. I like that they're there, though. I like that the game just shows these to you and they go, yeah, you can't afford those, but look at them. This is the conundrum because I don't think these are going to match up to their descriptions. This is false swipe and it's not brave bird. What is that? I don't know. Well, maybe it is correct. Yeah, because I don't think Trick Room was a TM in HeartGold, Soul Silver, but maybe it was. I don't know. Yeah, because I don't think Double Slap was a TM. That one I'm pretty confident about. So maybe these actually are correct. Because this could be what? Sky Attack then? I was trying to think of stuff that would be a TM, but in this case, maybe they all are random. I thought they were just shuffled about so that the order was changed, but it could be that they're just random completely. False Swipe's definitely a TM. This is sounding like Spore. Huh. That's soft-boiled. There's not really any great attacks here except maybe this, which could be... Could be Luster Purge? We can't really afford most of these anyway, so we'll leave it be, but we will come back here at some point. The Daily Drawing Corner. Hell yeah, this is all about random. Number 2 prize. A nest ball. Sure. TM65. That could have been a thing. Now, we are going to actually pick up some fresh waters. It's going to make for the most exciting gameplay. But more importantly, it is much better healing per money compared to, say, a super potion. The lemonades are the best value, but it's easier just to mash this one button, so I'm going with freshwater. It's still 50 healing for 200 as opposed to super potion, which is not anywhere near as good as that rate. One more. Only because it's quick. No more. I'm done. I'm tapped out. Pokemon will love them. Pokemon love soda. She could take it to basement 1. We have no reason to do that, but we will be down there later. It's just from the elevator, you basically pop out, see all the places you can't go, and turn around and leave. Still, it's one of the reasons why Goldenrod is so interesting. You get there very early, and you're like, yeah, hey, what's up? We also have the game corner, which has awesome music. We're going in. Abba, Ekans, and Dratini, some familiar faces for game corner prizes. Huh. We have 3 really good attacks in here. Are they actually going to be that, though? So everything makes you gun shy now. Ba ba ba. My name is Mr. Game. More importantly, he gives us a coin case. And there is the Voltorb flipping game here, if I remember correctly. Alright, so in this game, we know how many Voltorbs are in each row because of the because of the Voltorb face there. So we know we can open every single one of these. Kind of like Minesweeper in a way. Alright. So now we have zeros across here, so we can open all these. Now we have to start playing the odds, though. So we know these are all 3 Voltorbs. But as a result, we know there's no Voltorb over here. And we know this one's a Voltorb, so 2 of these 3 have to be Voltorbs. And we know this one's a Voltorb, so 1 of these 3 is a Voltorb. So if we want to keep going, we have to start making guesses. There's no longer any safe picks, to my knowledge. We're also looking at the total number here. So there's the number and the things at the bottom for the columns. And there's a 6 here. We've already found 1, 4, 5. So that whatever's left is a 1. Whereas here, whatever's left is a 2. So if we're going to hope that there's not 1 Voltorb here, we're going to pull right here. And lose. That was the most profitable, though. Only a 1 in 3 chance of hitting 1 there. Let's see if we can't put a win up on the board real quick. Well, those are the only 0 columns. Anything else is now a guess. Obviously, there are better guesses than others. For example, there's only 1 Voltorb in this whole row. We haven't opened any yet, so the odds are in our favor. Whereas there's 3 in this column. I said row over here, but you know what I meant. So we're just going to pull 1 and see what happens. That's uncanny. That really is remarkable. We knew there was a ×2 in there somewhere. Wow. I actually don't know what the luck is there, but it's pretty impressive, whatever. Oh yeah, and you can mark the spots with like, I think this number's this. Handy, but not something we're going to be doing right now. Okay, well. We have 7 in this spot, both directions, and only 1 Voltorb. So yeah, you'd think we'd be opening something safe. And profitable, potentially. After that, it gets a little iffy. Is there any other spot really worth going for? The rows that have 1 have already been kind of exposed now. There is another good one in this row. This one, not so much. They're just 1s. But to pull from here means risking 50-50 shots, so I think we just quit. Alright. One more. Why not? We're addicted to gambling. So we know to stay away from this column. There's only a +1 in it besides 3 Voltorbs. Not much profit to be had there. However, in this 6-7 spot, we might take both of these. Yep. And all we have to do to end the round is find all the ones that aren't 1s. By doing that, it flips the rest over, if I remember correctly, and it goes, hey, cool, you win. So to do that, we are looking essentially, I guess, here. This might actually have to be correct. Let's see. Yeah, because in this row, somewhere, is a 1 and a 2. There's only 1s left in this column. There's only 1s in this column. There's only 1s in this column, so this has to be a 2. Yeah! Okay, that's better. I feel silly having gotten that bad luck before. Now. Alright, level 2. This starts to get tougher, but also more profitable. But now you'll notice, like, okay, they have 1 row with 0. Now, because of it, at a certain point, you just have to start taking guesses. Now, I don't know if we're at that point yet. I'm looking. But there's absolutely nothing else that's safe. In this column, we know there's only 1s left, so we're done with this. So the most profitable spots to take include, like, here looks like. Here looks like. Actually, I talked about that. Those are all 1s. I'm stupid. We're actually staying away from these entire 2 rows because 2 Voltorbs and 3 points means there's just 1s and Voltorbs. Same with this one. Just 1s and a Voltorb. So we're basically looking here. Ugh. Oh no, we've already figured that one out. There's a 3 up there. I'm stupid. Look how stupid I am. That's what we need. And then we're looking in one of these 4 spots. Actually, no, we're not, because we already have a 3 here. 3, 4, no, there's a 2 in there still. Well, that's going to get ugly. We might actually stop there, because at this point now, we're not pulling anymore. But, or does it have to be here? I guess it has to be, because 3, 4, 5, 6 has to be there. Never mind. We don't have to stop. We can logic this. And you either found the solution, you're like screaming at me, do it right! Or, alternatively, you're like, oh, I see. It makes sense. Hell yeah, we're playing Voltorb Flip level 3. Bet you didn't see this coming when you signed on for this playthrough. No 0 rows from the start. But we got 8 and 1, so let's open this first. We might as well just go a little crazy in the beginning, because even if we hit a Voltorb, we're not really invested. And they knock me back down a level. That's what happens, but it's okay. It means we take a win and we go back up. Still, it's about 50% more between the levels, so we have every incentive to do the best we can. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da! And now we just start taking educated guesses. This is actually an ugly board. This 033 route means there's a 2 in here somewhere. staying away from the top row entirely. That's nothing of benefit to us. What else do we know? 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're staying away from this column. So it's tempting to pull right here, because I think that has to be a 2. Now that tells us that 3 of these are Voltorbs and 1's a 1, so that row is done. We're basically down in this little, I don't know, quadrant or whatever you want to call it. We're looking for some stuff. And actually, we're done with this too. So we're looking right down here. Problem is, there's Voltorbs about. Nope. Well, the moral of the story here, kids, is never gamble. And I'll do some more of this off camera so as not to waste your time too much, but I do still love this game in short bursts.